Hello, everyone. This is Barb. I apologize for the very long time it's been since I've made a video. Um, I've been pretty busy. I'll talk about it, while I'm playing the game. But anyway, I figure now's as good a time as any to do what every YouTuber does at some point or another, which is play Minecraft. This is a modded run. I'm doing hardcore just because that's where I find the most fun. But I have some pretty fun mods in here. And here we go. So, here's what I'm going to name the world. Barbicles as in barb icicles, not barb testicles, okay? Alrighty, here we go. Please don't crash. Yes. Okay, I've had a lot of trouble with this. Like just testing if it will crash or not when generating a world. And sometimes it crashes, but I figured out it was because I didn't have enough like RAM dedicated to Minecraft. I have like 150 pretty big mods in here. So this is the first mod. That's pretty important. I love this little thing. Basically, you get to make your own little character, and as you go through, I'm a pretty big fellow. As you go through, you get more and more, like, villagers aren't villagers anymore. They're, like, actual people, and they do their own stuff. It's pretty cool. So, that's why I like to use it. They don't really have a hairstyle that matches with mine. So, I'm gonna just run with this one. That's close enough. I still don't really know how to change eye color, so I just kind of go with it. Let's go with... Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh god. Alright. I just like to start somewhere because starting in a village or an ancient city feels a little, Anyways, death? I don't know why it's saying I've died. Anyways. What is this? I've been playing Minecraft since I was a very little kid, and I have always loved this little game. Why are we starting with a witch right next to me? Witches always, like, kick my ass. So, another little thing with me, especially when it comes to Minecraft, like hardcore Minecraft, is I don't ever die in, like, a normal way. It's always to some, like, stupid nonsense. Like, for example, the last time I died in a hardcore world, I was walking across a ravine, and out of nowhere, a creeper fell from, like, the ceiling and blew me up. So, that did a healthy chunk of my health. And then I fell into the ravine because, I was right by it. And then from there, it was just... I was left at, like, half a heart It was either half a heart or just one full heart. And then as I hit, like, as I'm, like, so that was after I fell and all that good stuff. And then right as I hit the bottom, there's just a creeper, another one that goes, and I'm gone. And I'm like, great. And that world I was very happy with. I had a ton of stuff in it. Oh boy. Kitty slippers. What the heck is this? Do I make cat noises when I... Is this anti-creeper? Wait. Creepers avoid the wearer. Oh. I've never ran into those. That's really fucking good. What's this? Iron hide amulet? Sand mysteriously and endlessly slips through the cracks of the iron. Can I wear this? Ooh, gives me resistance. Just like for a amount of time? Or while I'm holding. Oh, okay. It's just while I'm holding it. Okay, what is this? Whoopee cushion? Increases the wearer's flatulence. Alright. I'm gonna forget I have that, and it's gonna catch me off guard. Oh, that's why there was a witch right by me as soon as we started. Why do they have birch witch houses? That's horrible. I'm just gonna take her crafting table. She won't miss it. Alrighty. That witch is gonna come back and, like, murder me someday. Was that my feet, or was that an actual cat? Does it spawn cats around me? That'd be kind of fun if it did. So, I really like ease of life mods. Like the one where you crouch, or where you crouch and you can take down a whole tree. As you can see. Because it just feels good. Like I don't have to, like, climb up a fucking tree like I would have to do with this one. Granted, it feels kind of cheap. Like right now, I should not have been able to take out that whole tree with that little bit. But, you know, use it to my advantage sometimes. Goodness me. But anyway, in my life, I've gotten a girlfriend. That was pretty fun. Well, I say was, like we were broken up or something, but no, I mean, it's quite nice. Best person I've ever dated, you know. But other than that, tea. Huh. But other than that, I've kind of... Where's that other chicken? I had a lot of D&D stuff to do. I had a bunch of schoolwork and all that good stuff. But yeah, I was pretty busy. I wasn't gone just for the sake of being gone. I literally just did not have time to record or make or like edit anything. So you know, and I like to make at least not horrible videos, and that's exactly what I would have been making had I continued making it with how busy my schedule was. I still don't know why it says death. Because, I mean, this is a brand new world, so I really don't know. But no, I will be recording and making videos a lot more than 0. But yeah. Ooh, cows. Moo. See, I tricked him. If I shift, does it? No, it doesn't. Can I, like, wear this? Guess not. Yep. Dude, these kitty slippers, best things ever. Grassy silt. Also, there's like these capture cards that fall out of monsters sometimes, and I legitimately have no clue what they do. I did not make this mod pack. One of my friends did. So a lot of the stuff in it, I'm like, I have no idea what this does or what this is used for. Bro, you have a lot of time until your crown. Oh, good thing there's another red sheep. Boop, boop. I think that's a ruins over there. Good little one to explore. Ooh. I don't know why one of the mods in here gives you experience when you like break crops, and it's like not a small amount either, and I don't really like that mod. I don't know which one it is, but I don't like getting experience from farming because I farm for the fun of it. Oh no, curse of vanishing in my hardcore world. Oh, whatever will I do? I'm still so confused what this little death over here is. That's what I'm saying, dude. You know, I probably shouldn't be running around with a wooden sword and a wooden pickaxe. By the way, every single monster in this mod pack, well, except like skeletons and zombies, at night, they spawn with weapons and armor pre-attached to them. Like, no matter what, they always have armor. And it is equivalent to chainmail, I think. If not chainmail, it's iron. But it's like, goodness. Oh, those are cave spiders. No. I do not fuck with cave spiders. I do not like fighting smaller creatures than me. They kick my ass a lot. Ooh, is that a village? Okay, that doesn't really do much. I wonder if they can break through doors in this mod. Okay, I do not need this. Yep. Paper. Finico.
Hi.
Hello, Zalata. I'm a bit of a sugarcane fiend. Ooh. So this asshole here, if he were to ever hit me, which I will not let him do, he would probably two-shot. Hello, still John. I guess someone died recently here? I need food. Where's my bread? Here it is.
Hello.
I stole. Stoil. Sorry, I can't read. I hope you don't stay too long. Damn. Hi, cats. Meow. I'm gonna take this. Anyway, back to what I was doing. This is also a mod I don't really like. Because it like tries to replace shit for you. And a lot of the times when I'm trying to do shit, I don't want my stuff replaced. And it does it for like the last 10 durability. So yeah, not great. Is that a pillager outpost? Huh. Well, I'm just gonna not do that. Alright. What the fuck? That poor guy, he got like exiled or some shit. I am not gonna fuck with those guys over there. They will probably just kill me. I thought I had like regular greaves on. Trying to see what we have so far. There we go. Okay. My mic is like right in the way of my time. That's a pretty tree. Ooh, coal. Alright. So, I'm a little weird. And when I am mining and shit, I do not ever mine coal with a wooden pickaxe. I don't know what about it. It just irks me for some reason. I'm gonna throw this away for a second. Do. I love mining so much. Okay. That was the main reason I did that. Alright, guys. I wish it didn't make a noise. I have to, like, find a way to turn it off here soon, because it gets really annoying sometimes. And, like, I like it with my armor. I do not like it with my, like, equipment. I don't really know what T does. Let's see. T. Is it just, does it not do anything? That sucks. Is this done? Yes. I could turn on some shader packs. I think that would be pretty cool. Quick, everyone, avert your eyes. I'm going the wrong places. 1 second. Apply. Look how pretty this is. Oh my goodness. Anyway, don't really need that. Oh. I don't think that'll cook all the way. The tallow doesn't really do anything as far as I know. I'll put it on musical on there. No, it's not. I was checking if it's almost night. It is not. Ugh, goodness. I made some really good, like, chicken garlic ramen today. It was so good. I made it way too spicy though, because I love me some spice. And we're like, my family is friends with this guy who makes peppers, or grows peppers. And he had like this super spicy pepper. I don't know its name. I just know it is super spicy. Usually I only put like 2-3 dabs, like in the in like any given thing that I'm making. But in this case, I make cat noises when I'm hurt. In this case, I decided, let me put like 20. Okay, that guy sucks. He makes you blind, and he does more damage than an average creeper, which for hardcore is not good. I do not like him. He killed me in a hardcore world once. And thought I heard something on the water. It spooked me. I hope wherever I supposedly died last, it's pretty, because that's probably where I'm gonna chill out for a little bit. Boop, 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 boop. Egg. Die, chicken. Usually I make a chicken hole, but I do not like the ocean. What's in here? Nice. What is this? Enchanted grass. I'm okay. Create a sense of melancholy? Oh, it turns me invisible for a little bit. That's kind of cool. What does this do? Fuck all. Okay. That's why I didn't have my shaders on, because I feel like that's cheating with the torchlight. But then again, I am using the chop down trees in one go mod, so I don't know if I really have a ground to stand on when I call things cheating. I may edit out a lot of the mining, like just when I'm not talking. Well, I'm probably not going to edit it out. I'll probably just make it 2x speed. Just because I know it's not terribly entertaining to watch someone dig a hole. Speaking of which, I'm probably going to play that game literally titled Digging a Hole in Your Backyard, or whatever it was. Just because I love digging. Right. That's why I have these shaders disabled. You see that? That's iron. And I hate that. I hate that they make the ores glow, because I like when my ores are not glowing and are hard to find. I'm always curious people's like favorite part of Minecraft, because there's so many little different things that you could like in this game. My personal favorite is mining. I also am a bit partial to what is it? I'm partial to farming. I really like farming. I don't know what about it, but tedious tasks are like some of my favorite little things to do. Part of the reason why I like editing so much, honestly, is that it's really tedious to do. Well, not like super tedious, like not so tedious that it's boring. Because there is some cases where that is what happens, is that it's so tedious it's boring. But I have like an interest in that sort of stuff. Also, it makes the water like bleed through the... I nitpick a lot. I'm going to... Well, what does this show? That's just stupid. Iron. My my favorite thing. A lot of the times I don't even like wear diamond armor. Like I'll have enough resources to make it. I just don't wear it. Unless I like find a need for defense beyond iron. Because usually that is the most defense I ever wear. I could just, yeah, I'll just fucking... I plan on seeing the Minecraft movie at some point. I've heard it's really bad. But then again, I don't know if that's people just like insta-hating it and not really giving it a chance. Or if it's like actually just the worst movie ever. Oh, I make cat noises when I get hurt, I forgot. So, the reason I'm gathering so much sugarcane is because that's another thing I really like doing in this game, is enchanting. Enchanting is so fun to me. A lot of times, I like whenever I find spawners, I don't even care what type of spawner it is as long as I can wear, like, equipment. Because worst case scenario, I get, like, a cool enchanted weapon, and best case scenario... Well, worst case scenario, I get an iron nugget. Or a gold nugget, either or. Whichever is worse. It really depends on who you ask. And best case scenario, you get a cool enchanted weapon. I don't think I have any bones. These little guys are eco-terrorists, though. I can't wait to sink in the snow. I'm so excited. Despite my loving of spicy food, my body doesn't handle it very well. Well, it used to. I just stopped eating it as much. I'm just gonna start doing this preemptively because I don't want to fall into snow. I don't know the sound difference between regular snow and the horrible kind that stucks you. Okay, this stuff is fine. Okay, it sounds a bit more like gravelly, I guess. Is this ice? Oh, that's just a cool cave structure. What am I looking at? Ah, it's a skeleton. Ooh. That's a nice little cave. I'm gonna make a map of this. Alright, off I go. My friend said he was gonna put the Herobrine mod in here, so I keep like trying to find him. What am I looking at? Is that cows? Is that a... It's one of the flower mushrooms. Moo blooms. Why did I say flower mushrooms? Flower cows. Iron. Too bad it's time for the most annoying message ever to continually pop up on my screen. I wish it was like 5 away. That would be more understandable to me. Not like 10 away. Well, maybe it's for like people who are like, going through the nether because like you hit one button in the nether and you destroy like 20 netherrack. But still, it is very annoying. What the heck? That's just a nice view. Zelkova log? Is that a real tree? We'll have to find if that is a real tree, because that sounds really cool. Wonderful wheat. What's the difference between that wheat and like a normal wheat? I ponder. Potato. It's like my favorite color right there. Yeah, it's close. It's not actually. Bread. Meow. Veceno. Or Quemo. However you say that. You sound so cool, dude. I'm gonna take those. I don't know why shit is growing in the houses, but it certainly is. Alright, so what is this place? And why is it the last time I died? $17 meters down. Okay. Time to go die, I guess. What the fuck? Nothing is here. I don't know. I really don't. Well, anyway, I guess this is a good place to live. Yeah, right here. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Where's the coal cave? Right there. Okay. Alright, well, first off, let me get a little boop, 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 boop. Okay. My take blast for an eye. Boop. Boop. Okay. Is there any water around here? I don't see any. Let's see if I can find some. Dancing, walking, talking, and I sneak by. Miss me. Miss me. Miss me. Oh, you gotta be quicker than that. Hey, there's water. It's really far off, though. Unfortunately. On my bed. The fuck is that? Is that just them moving around in the water? That's horrible. Alright, I'm gonna put my bed down here. I can't believe it's letting me sleep there. Alright. Where's my crafting table? There it is. Boop, 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 boop. Oops. Water buckets are my friends. Ooh, there's some lava here. Or something like that. Yep, lava. What is that? How do you zoom? Oh, shit. Wait. Are there two different waypoint maps on here? Okay, well. Whoopsies. We're in a seedy place, guys. I wonder how the villagers feel watching me just show up and produce more than they ever have in their entire lives. Well, actually the villagers in this one aren't useless and actually do stuff, so. Set up a chest over there. Set that there. Got my farm going. Hell yeah. I wasn't expecting to get to that on the first little episode here. Oop. I completely forgot to plant my potatoes. And I will set the chest here, actually. Alright. This is my hotbar. I did not replace. It's kind of weird. Alrighty. Well, that's done. Now I just need to get some iron. Isn't it iron pick? I think I can make a backpack right now. Do I have any? Is there any sand over here? That sheep was watching me. I feel like I'm just kind of talking now. What the fuck? Why do you have a sword? You're a skeleton. Ouch. Ouch. I don't know why I say ouch for the game, but I certainly do. You're the second skeleton with a sword. I think you're scarier with a bow, dude. More faster than a zombie, though. So, the swords that they're carrying, and I know this just because I tried playing this mod pack a little bit before, just to see if it was, like, good to record and all that stuff. But, anyways, so, the sword that they're carrying is a bastard sword. And I always wondered where bastard sword got the name from. And now that I'm thinking about it more in depth, I'm thinking it was titled that because it was a sword that bastards used. But I don't know. That's my guess, but... Oh, fuck! Well, oh yeah, in my hiatus, my computer decided to kill itself. I was, you know, playing a game. No, I was playing No Man's Sky. And I open up my computer, or I open up the game, and I get in, and I'm like playing it for a little bit, and then all of the fans were on, and I'm like, okay. And then it just stops working. And I'm like, okay, weird. So I try and figure out what's going on. My first move is cleaning it because, you know, that should always be your first move. And I do that. Nope. Not the issue. So I'm like, okay, let me try this then. And I go through and well, like initially it started working again and then it immediately stopped. And I was like, okay, so that wasn't the issue. And then I get into a game, I think it was Red Dead, and it was running at like 2 frames a second. I was like, okay, that's weird. So, because this computer, it is mighty. It can run Red Dead pretty easily. Like, usually I get about 100 frames per second on Red Dead. And so I'm like, okay. Maybe it's like the graphics card. And it turns out it was in fact the graphics card. Thankfully, I didn't have to replace it. I just had to go in and get it, like, messed with a little bit. No. Actually, it wasn't the graphics card. It was that my drivers got disabled somehow, which was weird because I had went through and disabled and re-enabled them. And then I, like, deleted them all, reinstalled them, all that good stuff. And it just didn't work. It was really weird. And so I took it to Best Buy and had their Geek Squad mess with it. And they did, like, they were like, yeah, so we had to just delete Windows and reinstall it. And I'm like, oh, man. So yeah, that wasn't fun. I had to basically start factory with my computer again. The fuck? Was that the campfire that was making that noise? Alrighty. Well, I feel like this is a good place to call it, if any. So, how do I close this out usually? Ooh. I just completely missed this. Maybe it's not a good place to close it out. Ooh, Fox. Well, I would like to thank you all for joining me once again. I hope this hiatus wasn't like detrimental to anyone that watches my content, if anyone does. But yeah, I hope you come back and come in for part 2 because I will be playing Minecraft more. I'm in my little 2-week phase of Minecraft. And I hope to see you guys later. Bye-bye.